Research from the Pyramid Science Foundation has concluded that many pyramids, as well as phi-shaped temples, such as the many ancient temples and structures built by our ancestors, are shaped according to the same golden ratio of phi. These structures, therefore, have the potential to resonate or generate the frequency of 432 Hz, as well as the 5 fractals of 432 Hz. According to the Nature Healing Society, visiting these structures can have a unifying effect on mind, body, and spirit. However, if we can't visit these structures in person, simply viewing them in photos, film, imagining them, as well as learning to draw the fundamental sacred geometry embedded within the structures can still have a profound harmonizing effect. George Leoniak, master geometer and founder of New Geometer's Sacred Geometry, teaches us how to interpret as well as replicate the foundational geometry at the heart of nature and many ancient golden ratio harmonic structures. George has a YouTube channel, New Geometry, and offers sacred geometry courses as well as a free 40-page PDF available on his website, newgeometrycourses.com, to help teach us the basics of aligning to nature's sacred foundation. Angles of pyramids such as the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Russian pyramids, the temples of Teotihuacan, as well as sacred sites such as Angkor Wat, Stonehenge, and many others, align to the Phi golden ratio, which resonates to fractals of the harmonic 432 Hz frequency. The 76.345 angle, a perfect Phi fractal, fits in the center of these pyramids, and is based off of Dan Winter's model of the imploding dodecahedron, which aligns to the fractals of golden ratio of Phi. This alignment generates a golden ratio vortex of ions spiraling upwards as well as downwards. Essentially, the Phi shape of the pyramid creates ionic implosion or generation of life force energy, aka orgone. From this perspective, if you were to draw a perfect golden ratio spiral, it would fractal within the proportions of the pyramid from top to bottom. Looking at it from the side, it may also appear to create a stack of golden ratio spheres, a series of interconnected toroidal fields. Geometer George Leoniak and Charlie Zeiss of the Pyramid Science Foundation present a new model of universal scaling, which links the torus, the progression of the platonic solids, and fractal Phi scaling. Dan Winter's new book, Fractal Spacetime: The Origin of Biologic Negentropy, discusses his new research into a new form of physics which knows why and how centripetal forces like fusion, gravity, and life force are generated with specific electrical symmetry and how this symmetry is essential to our survival. It is no mere coincidence that the exact same dodecastellated geometry scaled to Planck and Golden ratio, phase conjugate magnetics, in addition to healing planets, also demonstrably reduces pain and accelerates healing in humans. Restoring compression where the fractal bleeds from loss of self-organization is more than a poetic metaphor. It is the only way out of chaos. Dan Winter. What is orgone? Orgone is a form of mana, prana, chi, or life force energy which originates from the earth. It is expressed quantitatively in nature as negative ions, which are generally in greatest abundance in the forest, near waterfalls, and at the beach. Beyond the magnificent beauty of forests, waterfalls, and beaches, there are certain elemental aspects of these areas of nature which are providing to our nourishment, vitality, and overall health and well-being. When we visit these locations in nature and when we walk barefoot on the earth, we absorb the negative ions through our feet as well as reconnect to the earth's resonant harmonic frequency of 432 Hz. Have you ever felt this almost unexplainable rejuvenation when you explore or rest near a waterfall or at the beach? We owe this peaceful yet refreshing feeling to an increased number of negatively charged beneficial ions in the environment. Negatively charged ions neutralize the damaging positive ions emitted by radiation, toxins, and EMF, electromagnetic frequencies from Wi-Fi technology. Natural orgone in the form of bioactive negatively charged ions is generated through the piezoelectricity ability to generate heat or energy of natural elements of the earth in those areas with living water, quartz, as well as a diverse variety of rocks, minerals, and trace metals. Just like the phi-shaped architecture built by our ancestors, orgone pyramids generate 432 Hz by their shape, as well as through the resonant frequency of the elements used to make orgone. 432 Hz frequency can be created with orgone pyramids, also known as orgonite, at home, using sand, rocks, crystals, charcoal, cement, mortar, or resin, and small pieces, smaller the better, of scrap metals such as gold, copper, silver, or brass. For mortar, it is common to use various forms of non-toxic art resins such as art and glow, ecopoxy, UV epoxy, cement, as well as sodium silicate, essentially liquid glass. A diverse variety of materials and instructions on how to work with nature's elements to make your own 432 Hz Earth Orgone frequency generator can be found at www.ohmofferings.com. For non-toxic epoxy, we highly recommend Art and Glow. Art and Glow is a great quality, non-toxic resin, dries crystal clear, and so far has been really easy to work with. If you'd like to give Art and Glow a try, you're welcome to use the 20% off coupon code provided below in the video description. Evidence from science and nature has been pointing towards 432 Hz, leading us to the conclusion that we should use this sacred frequency to help us form the basis of tuning instruments, as well as other forms of creation, such as gardens, architecture, as well as interior decor and design. This is especially true if the goal is to generate harmonious experiences aligned to the rhythm of nature, our original source of light and life.